Fans of Luther have had it pretty rough. After waiting 5 years for the 5th season, the entire experience was over in just 4 episodes. However, even with the short length of season 5 comes a lot to unpack from it. Throughout this video, I'll be breaking down everything that you need to know about the show's final episode and what could be happening in season 6. There will of course be heavy spoilers here, so if you don't want to know anything about the outcome of season 5, then I highly suggest that you turn off now. But with that out the way, I'm Definition and welcome to the channel where I ruin it so you don't have to. We pick up where the last episode left off with the aftermath of Benny Silver's death. Jeremy is still on the loose and is continuing his murder spree after his and Vivian's lair was discovered. He's killed a man, hung him over a bridge and has placed a mask of his face on his head in what seems like a Hannibal Lecter costume party. In the episode we learn that Jeremy kept a confessional book which was apparently his only outlet as Vivian made him keep his crimes secret. In interrogation she initially denies the crimes, but the truth all comes out in the end with her being implicated in the murders as an accomplice. The violence continues when Jeremy arrives at the house of the schoolteacher whose pupil he murdered in the first episode. He lures a plumber and sex worker there after using the house as his own. At the station, Luther correctly figured out that Jeremy would be using a house as part of his happy family's fantasy. He eventually traces it down and upon arriving there with Halliday, they discovered that there are 6 corpses all with masks of Jeremy's face on them. One of these corpses turns out to be Jeremy in hiding and he uses this opportunity to rush Halliday. Luther however gets the better of him though and handcuffs him to a radiator. Halliday then tells Luther that she has informed Schneck of his whereabouts and that he has only a few minutes to escape. This is when the other plot of the episode comes to fruition, which involves the weird relationship between Alice and Luther. Throughout the episode, Luther and Alice had a couple of close calls, but after the situation with Cornelius, she felt betrayed and this drove the climax of the finale. Just as Luther is about to flee, Alice appears and shoots Halliday in order to set him up. She shoots him in the shoulder and runs, which forces Luther to chase her into a building site. Using a trail of blood, police are able to track them, but it's all just too little too late. In the finale, Alice shoots Luther again and slashes him across the face when he tries to arrest her. She admits that she loves him, but knows that he doesn't understand love or have the capability for it. Pretending to be out of ammo, she lures him out, and just as she is about to shoot him again, he lunges at her, which leads to her falling off some scaffolding. Luther tries to save her, but she forces his hand, literally, by slicing it, which causes him to let her go, leading to her death. She knew there was no escape from it and that suicide was the only way to fully get revenge. Luther is then arrested and he seems pretty banged to rights, especially with Alice warning Mark off Luther earlier in the episode. Her death will now hold a lot of weight in his conviction and it seems very unclear whether he will be able to get out of this one, but there is some exciting news for the character coming down the line. In a recent interview with the Radio Times, Idris Elba stated that, "I don't think we're going to do too many TV versions of it. I think the next step is to make a film. The season has the film very much in its sight." In regards to season 6, he then stated, "We've got a skeleton idea for a film, and I'm not allowed to say too much, but what I can say is that this season very much has the film in its sights. If there is a film, then it will somehow be connected to this season." This is of course amazing news and Idris is no stranger to the big screen. Obviously I'm sure everyone will be excited to see this come to fruition, including me. I'd definitely love to hear your thoughts on whether you think there will be a film and what you'd hope to see in it, as well as if you liked the 5th season. If you enjoyed this video then please like it and check out my breakdown of this week's other BBC event, Doctor Who Resolution, which will be linked at the end. This is a channel for people who are never missing television, so if that's the kind of thing you like, you need to subscribe to Definition. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this, you've been the best and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.